Hey, I'm still living very much in the world of what the Packers did in RPOs in 2021, and I kind of want to walk through this. This is a lightly used RPO package of theirs, made up, I think, less than 8% of their total RPOs, but it is something that what I found interesting what they did down in the red zone. Now, this is one I have tagged as slant outside of the low red zone. So low red zone is between the goal line and the 10-yard line, or between the 9, I guess. In the low red zone, they do something a little different. Generally, what they will do, I don't have an example pulled up because I do not think far enough ahead, is they'll put a guy out and they'll have a single guy slant, so it's like an ISO slant, and you run something here and you feel like the matchup, you throw it. Packers didn't throw that either. What they do in the low red zone is they combine a run look with one of my favorite low red zone pass concepts, which is kind of a follow slant. Bit of a misnomer here. Follow slant, because this guy here, he kind of is supposed to be running a slant, but really it's kind of more of a clear out. You're kind of jamming a guy there, and then this guy cuts real tight on his hip. So the goal is, if you've got two guys here, they have to work in tandem real hard to cover that, because he's cutting real tight. So what they'll have to do, this guy has to fight under to follow that slant, or fight over, in which case he's not going to get there, or they have to banjo it, meaning this guy takes the inside slant, this guy takes the outside slant. But there's coordination needed to do that, and that kind of throws you off a little bit. And one thing the Packers like to do down here, as we've looked at and past things, is these kind of fake slant flat, and they go like that, or that fake follow and they go like that. They split, and then you leave the corner wide open. So a lot of different things you can do down here, a lot of different looks they've given. So the way some defenses will choose to do this is, as you can see, they commit 3 guys over here. So again, we got a follow slant, which kind of a clear out, and then a tight slant off the hip. And what that's kind of like a one step. If he gets inside, no one's there, you throw that sucker low and he just gets in the end zone. When it works, when you see it, it's beautiful. So they got that tagged, and then inside, and we'll see this from their angle in a minute, they're going to have kind of inside or duo run, I guess. I think it's a couple double teams. Duo, I'm real bad with is it inside zone or duo thing? Duo is basically just trying to get at least 2 double teams up front, I believe. But essentially inside zone and you insert a wide receiver. Typically, you have to insert an extra blocker to get as many double teams as possible. So on these inside zone runs inside the 5, you're kind of mashing bodies anyway. You're trying to get whatever advantage you can. So right now, this man here, and they're not going to throw this. They're going to run this. They didn't throw this at all. But if you're looking to throw this, that's the guy you're looking at there. So he's out. He's looking this way. And you can see Rodgers kind of looking at him there. When he's out there, that means that man right there, we're gonna do him in pink there. He's outside the box, and this is the box. So it's still loaded because you're still in the low red zone here. They've got 7 blockers and 8 defenders. So you've got an 8-man box, but you're just mashing bodies, man. You're looking for an opening, and you've removed 1. You've given yourself a +1 advantage, or not a +1 advantage. You've given yourself an advantage in the run game because they don't have 9. They have to devote that extra body over there. And so what they end up doing, and we'll just watch it and see, Lazard inserts down there. Give it to him. You can see this guy here looks over, and then you just run it up the middle. And I think he actually ends up cutting that out there. And we'll look briefly at the blocking from inside there. He cuts it outside. Really nice look. So we'll look at the blocking here briefly. Little motion. That guy's out. He points over. He never actually looks over there. So we've got So he never actually looks over there, but he knows pre-snap that what's going to happen. You can kind of see that guy over there. Double team there, double team there. You've got driving down. He's looking there. Anzalone's lurking. So Jones is going to take this and then cut outside and bang his way in the end zone. So nice job up front. Nice job looking at that. We'll go to the next play. Same kind of look. What do we have? We're not going to spend as much time here. That there with this man here, we'll call it that guy there. He's sitting out, which means your box is here. Again, you've removed a man from the box because you've given them the threat of whatever the devil you're going to do over here, which again, it's kind of that was real bad. And then kind of a tight cut there on the hip. But you've removed a man from the box. You've got 3 on 2 over there. So you've got a little better advantage there. And this we're going to look at the run game as well, the blocking, because it's real nice. Lazard inserts down. There's Jones. Kind of looks, surveys, and again, you've got, and we'll look at over here, because we were looking at the run earlier. You can kind of see how that looks over here. There we go. See how tight he cuts there? And MVS is not really looking to make a move or do anything. He's getting in the way. So this guy's outside. This guy is out of the equation with MVS, and he's coming out to take up for that. So 3 guys on a 2-man route, and you can see how that would work. If this guy doesn't insert down right there, that's a free path to the end zone if that's thrown. So he's over there. Rodgers sees him, and again, we'll rewind it real quick here. As you can see, I mean, there's no question here. That man's not in the box. This man's not in the box. He's out, so he knows right away. He's throwing this, or he's running this, sorry. A nice cut on the hip from Adams there. And then Jones gets inside, and we're going to look at the block from the backside here as well. Lazard does a little flex afterwards, and we'll see exactly what that is. So real nice. He's going to be running over to this direction. We've got Mercedes Lewis and Lazard. If you're running on the goal line and you're putting, you got a 5-man line and then Lewis 2 and Lazard over there. You know, sometimes you want to outsmart your opponents, and sometimes you just want to bully them a little bit. You just do what you do well and don't worry about it. So we're going to watch this. So Lewis is going to wash that guy down. Lazard's kind of looking, and then he's going to end up kicking out, and Jones is just going to follow in between there. So really nice blocking there. There's Lewis washing him down. There's Lazard coming up, peeling off. So you've got this whole thing walled off inside. Then you've got Lazard kicking out that man. I guess that's Eddie Jackson right there. Just really nice. I mean, no surprise there. And we'll watch that one more time because it's beautiful. Really nice blocking up front from Lewis and Lazard. And again, you've got the advantage there because you are running. You're not passing. You've got the guy out there. Look at one more example. Same thing, basically the same as the last time. This is against the Ravens. Tight thing there. And again, we've got 3 men with this guy loud outside the box way beforehand, which gives you 1 lighter man in the box there. Again, it's not a +1 advantage, but you're lightening the box from what it could be by giving them a threat of that. This time it's Dillon in the backfield. He does not get in this time. You can see he kind of follows Lazard, but you can see, again, we will look at this over here. We're at the passing angle and how that looks and why this guy kind of has to insert down there, why that forces him to be there. See how tight that cut is on the hip? If that guy doesn't insert down, you can see right here, 23 has no chance of getting underneath. He's got to come over the top, or else it's a free path to Adams. So they send the 3 men over there, which is fine, but it gives you an advantage in the run game. And Dillon cannot get in this time. And we'll look real quick at the blocking up front. And we'll see. I think he's going to follow. It's a slicer from DeGuara, I believe, and he's going to kind of come across there and kind of lead a little bit, and it just doesn't quite work out. They get beat up a little bit. See, they got the not duo, I guess, this time necessarily, because it's just the one. You've got the double team there. You've got the double team there. 1-1. He's trying to block down, but he's kind of sitting on the outside there. I think DeGuara just can't quite get to him. Yeah, DeGuara slices over, hits, but there's just too much madness up front. So we'll run that back one more time. So you see Kelly's trying to hit down here. And he does, but 50's on the outside, setting the edge. DeGuara can't do much. He runs into Kelly in the back there. Dillon is contacted by DeGuara just because the Ravens have owned the line of scrimmage. Gets knocked in the backfield, taken out for a loss. So no touchdown that time. So 3 plays, 2 touchdowns. That's not bad, really. But I just wanted to dig into this a little bit more because this is again, a cool concept. I really like that follow slant concept down in the red zone because it is hard to defend. Then you tag that with the run as part of your RPO package, and you can make that really powerful, as we just saw.